कवि र घर। कविको घर हुँदैन, घर भए पनि भित्ता हुँदैन। देब्रे खुट्टा पहिरोमा, दाहिने शरणार्थी शिविरमा डुली हिँड्छ उसको मन घाउका बस्ती बस्ती। बगैँचादेखि डडेलोसम्म, रिङटोनदेखि साइरेनसम्म। नखोज्नु है कविलाई घरमा, घरमा कवि हुँदैन। घरमा भएको बेला कवि कवि हुँदैन।
The way of writing poems has changed from formal to pop, from writing about nature to writing about personal emotions. Poems, Nepali or English, were limited in terms of platform. Now we see a lot of poets writing and performing more than ever before. And in the quest of finding a new story, we met a poet, Dr. Rajendra Bhandari, who is in his 70s and overly enthusiastic about writing poems like he is still in his 30s. At the early age of 19, Bhandari published a poem in a reputed magazine in Nepal. There was no stopping thereafter. He chased his writing passion, and every necessity and major decision in life took a back seat. He says that his life was filled with poverty, especially in his childhood, that it pains even today when he thinks of those days. At a tender age, Bhandari had to witness the stressful face of his father when the landlord pestered him to pay the debt. How the episode of dearth had tapped in his subconscious mind that he started scribbling lines when he grew up without realizing that it was the outlet of his trapped emotions. He believes that the reflection of poverty and misery still echoes in his poems, though the spiritual guidance has always kept him well balanced. Bhandari did not get married. He believes that marriage is not just a social ritual performed in front of people. Marriage is much more than just a showpiece. It is something that can never be compromised. And by the age of 45, he was stern in his decision to stay a bachelor. He proclaims that he enjoys loneliness.
एउटा उमेरसम्म बिहा गर्ने इच्छा नभएको होइन थियो, तर एउटा खुट्टा चाहिँ मेरो वैराग्यमा अड्किराखेको हुन्थ्यो, अर्को खुट्टा चाहिँ संसारमा टेकिराखेको हुन्थे र त्यो संसारमा टेक्ने खुट्टाले जितेको बेलामा मैले बिहा गर्ने खुब रहर गरेँ। अनि तर बिहा गर्नु चाहिँ एउटा जबरजस्ती एउटा रिचुअल जस्तो मात्रै चाहिँ होइन, यो चाहिँ समथिङ केही हो भन्ने मलाई लाग्यो र मैले कम्प्रोमाइज कहिले गर्न चाहिनँ। कम्प्रोमाइज कहिले गर्न नचाहँदा चाहिँ अल्टिमेटली होइन यो मेरो लागि होइन रहेछ भनेर मैले अराउन्ड 40 to 45 भित्र चाहिँ मैले सबै यो त्यागिदिएँ यो कन्सेप्ट।
He wants to identify and know himself. He wants to understand himself through the poems he writes. He says only then he can understand the world around him. However, we live in a society where there is a narrow space of recognition for poets and writers. Rajendra Bhandari is one of the most reputed poets of this time. He beautifully explains that the heart and mind are involved in writing poems, and people who live at the level of hearts are lesser as they are focused on worldly things. And that is the reason they don't understand and accept poets and writers.
त पोइट्री भन्ने चिजमा चाहिँ हार्ट माइन्ड इन्भल्भ हुन्छ। यस कारणले मान्छेहरू हार्टको लेभलमा बाँच्ने कम्ती नै हुन्छ है। सबै फिजिकल निड्स, बायोलोजिकल सर्भाइभल यसको लागि नै लागि परिरहेको हुन्छ र हाम्रो इभोल्युसनरी प्रोसेस नै अलिकति पछि परेको हो कि जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ कि हामी मेन्टल लाइफ बिताउन सक्ने भएको, इन्टेलेक्चुअल लाइफ, मेन्टल लाइफ बिताउन सक्ने भएकै छैनौँ कि, अथवा एस्थेटिक्स हाम्रोमा त्यति डेभलप भएको छैन होला हाम्रो समाजमा र नै पोएट्री अहिले त्यति प्रिय छैन। अलिकति ओझेलमा परेको एउटा विधा जस्तो छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ।
Like any other man, Bhandari also has a dream, rather an unfulfilled dream, to have a companion with whom he can share everything. He yearns for a companion. As he says, the thirst for a good companion will remain forever in his life. However, he tells that he has not met anyone who could quench his thirst.
यस्तो कुरा त पर्टिकुलर कुरा त छैन, तर मलाई कस्तो लाग्छ भनेदेखि एउटा कम्पनी होस् जोसित मैले पुरै कम्युनिकेट गर्न सकूँ, जोसित कमसेकम पनि लामो जर्नी गर्न सकूँ भनेर त्यस्तो चाहिँ म सोच्छु। त्यो चाहिँ मेरो एउटा अनफुलफिल्ड ड्रिम जस्तो पनि हो। त्यस्तो चाहिँ मैले भेटेको छुइनँ। अब कम्पेनियनसिपको ट्रु सेन्समा कम्पेनियनसिप भन्नेको चाहिँ एउटा भोग चाहिँ तिर्खा चाहिँ भइरहँदो रहेछ जीवनको अन्तिम समय भनौँ न, अब अन्तिमै आइपुग्यो।
The memory of his love mellows his heart, but he respects the episode of love and keeps it as a secret, for society also wanted his love to be a secret and not an affair. He still has a lot of things refrained and unsaid in his heart that he would want to bury deep down, always and forever.